Hey guys, and welcome back to Art for the Week. This week we are going to be learning about one of the principles of art called movement. Well, what is movement? Movement in art is literally how the image looks like it moves through your paper. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. Repetition and patterns. You can physically actually make it look like it is moving from one side to the other. You could create different type of patterns where you have things stacked in different places of your artwork, but how it fills up all together as a composition. This word composition is an important part of being an artist. It's how you put your artwork together that makes it look special. Sometimes I see kids draw an amazing artwork in a small corner of the paper. Well, what's the rest of the paper doing? You haven't really thought about it. Whether your detail and your ability to draw is really good, it doesn't matter if you don't use the space, the paper, correctly. So you can add to your artwork and you can make it more impressive by understanding the composition. And we're going to study the principle of art movement and try to explore how to fill up a paper pretty simply with just some simple lines and shapes. All right, so take a look and we're going to go ahead and see what we're working on this week. Okay guys, so for this week we're going to be creating a collage composition artwork. We're going to be needing scissors and glue, magazines, a piece of paper. A collage is when you're cutting up something that maybe you found somewhere and gluing it down in a different way. The way we're going to be gluing it down is we're going to be focusing in on the principle of art called movement. And I'll talk to you guys about that in just a little bit, but just showing you what you need to get started for today. Okay, so I found a few pages that I'd like to try to work with from the magazine, so I cut them out or tore them out, and my next plan is that I'm going to cut these up even further so that we can create some of our collage. So basically, you've got different shapes you can cut out. There's geometric shapes like squares, rectangles, triangles, circles, even things like that. And then there's also freeform shapes. So a freeform shape really has no shape. It could kind of just be like a blob, or it could kind of be like a wavy line or something like that. So I want you guys to watch. I'm going to cut up a few different examples so you guys can see, and then I'm going to rearrange them in a way that creates some movement for my artwork before I glue them down to kind of test it out. All right, so here are the examples of the artworks that I created. I played around with the shapes after I cut them out and tried to create a few different ways before I picked the style or version that I liked for the artwork to look at the end. I played around with balance and how the pieces move around before I settled in and gluing them down with my glue stick. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. You just kind of want to try to find the best way that works and looks the best for the artwork you're trying to create. Remember, our principle of art is balance for the week. So when you guys are done, make sure that you upload it so I can grade it and we can all look at it. I can't wait to see you guys what you're going to create this week. All right.